Well, maybe you're doing your bridge the whole time, okay, with the block in place. I have mine a little wider. That works better for my back. And what I'm going to say, let's go ahead and bend the elbows. As we're using the block, bend your elbows. Have a 90-degree bend at your elbow and palms. The hands are spread wide, facing each other. Tuck your shoulders under. Lift. And so that's going to encourage you to use your legs, your glutes, your back muscles. Breathing in. See if you could really stretch, spread across, like all the muscles across the front of your body, and create space in your digestive organs in this pose. Squeeze into the block. If the block falls, it means you weren't squeezing. And then one more thing as we're here, can you access pelvic floor muscles? Can you tighten them as well? And then when you release, you let go of everything, yeah? And then we'll take the block away, hug knees into chest, and then we go to happy baby. So you take a lot of people try to reach from the outside. That's good, but this is more effective. Hands are into the inside thighs, arms inside thighs, hands on the outside feet. The soles of the feet look up at the ceiling, and you're stretching your low back. Breathing in and exhale. And again, breath in and exhale. Go a little wider with your knees. And then hugging your right knee to chest, left leg is down to the mat. Can your left calf muscle touch down as well? Lift your head to knee. So that's just pure flexibility, right? Lower your head. And then reach again. If your neck gets tired, support your head. If you can, you're going to reach past your foot and breathe. And lower. Other side, hug your left knee to chest. It's a pure stretch, and maybe you'll feel it in your right hip flexor. Lift your head. And lower. And again, you're going to lift, but not hold, but reach. Different action. Holding helps you to pull. Reaching, you have to engage your abdominals. You could hold your head if this is difficult for your neck. Good. And then releasing, interlace fingers. Bring your legs together, extend your arms up overhead, stretch your rib cage. Good, and releasing. So we're going to take one leg up in the air, and then it's like you're going to crawl, walk yourself up your leg. Maybe you only go to your knee, maybe you're able to go a little higher, little higher, and go to the place you can. And even though, some may say, oh, I really need a strap, that's okay. You may use a strap. And some will take head to knee. You might have to bend your knee a little bit. Lower your head, lower the leg. Let's go the other side. Grab hold of your leg, bring it up into the air. Take a deep breath in. Yes, use a strap if that makes more sense too. Lift your head. And then walk your hands up the leg. Try to reach as high as you can. Some of you reach for your foot. Some can bring head to knee. And release your head, release the leg. All right. We're coming back to bridge without a block. Begin to lift. Bring your hands down, clasp your hands behind your back, tuck shoulders underneath you, lift your heart center, and breathe. And really arch into your back. See if you can go a little higher up. Like, is there any more tucking of the shoulders underneath you? Is there any more lifting of your upper body? and then release. Come on out. And this time we're just going to grab hold of the knees and circle. Knees go wide, knees come together. Knees go wide, knees come together, reverse. Knees go wide and together. And last one, knees go wide and together. Good. Then from here, we're going to go, arms are at a T position. Right leg is up in the air. Now I want you to really focus. This is one that works strength and flexibility. Really focus on your exhalation. So you take a deep breath in, your right ankle is flexed, you come across, right ankle goes to the left, your head turns to the right. You're exhaling completely. When you exhale, I want you to contract your abdominals and try to get the right side of your rib cage down towards the floor. It's not going to come down, but you're working in that direction. Inhale, expand. Exhale, twist. Inhale, expand. Exhale, twist. Completely exhale. Last one, breathing in. Expand. Exhale, contract. And back to center, pulling knee to chest. Good. And we have a second side. Left leg up in the air. Arms are out at a T position. Taking a breath in. And exhale, coming across. Turn your head to the left. Inhale, center. It's really about breath. The movement itself isn't that hard. There's no strap involved. Exhale, contract your abdominals as you exhale completely. Inhale, center. Two more. Exhale, try to involve all of your spine. Inhale, centered. Last one. Exhale across. And back to center. Good. And then we'll hug knee into chest and done with that part. All right. Yes, one more here. And it goes like this. So it's similar. So your right leg is up in the air. Start out by holding your head, lifting. Try to get your shoulder blades up off the mat. You're not tugging your head. You're lifting. You could actually open the elbows out a little. And you could stay there or reach past your foot. Like you're not holding your foot. That's a stretch. You're reaching. And that requires strength. And then lower, and if your neck needs support, you give your neck support, okay? Extending the other side. Let's hold the head to begin with. Elbows want to reach, open the elbows out, lift, and then extend, reach, breathe, contract your abdominals, try to get as many of you can go up higher than I can, and then release. And once you release, move your head side, side. Moving your head side, side. Good. Good. All right, so we come up to sitting. We're going to do Nadi Shodhana. Not very long, but I just want to speak to the nervous system. I want the nervous system super calm, so everything you do, you can do really, really well. So you take your right hand. Your left hand is relaxed, thumb to index finger. Your right hand, right thumb on right nostril. Spine is long. If you don't like doing this, you can just breathe deeply. That's all. Just sit in meditation, breathe. Index finger, middle finger to brow center. Ring finger, small finger to left nostril. Take a deep breath in through your nose, through both nostrils. Close off the right. Exhale left. Eyes are closed. Takes you a long time to exhale because you're using one nostril. Inhale, left. Keep the breath in, close off the left, both nostrils are closed, and then release the right. Exhale right. Inhale right. At the top of the breath, hold it in, close off right nostril, so both nostrils are closed. Release the left, exhale left. Let go. That's all. It doesn't take much to feel the connection of the left nostril, left side of your body, to right brain hemisphere. We started on the left, we ended on the left. On the left. The right brain hemisphere being sensory mind connection. So we're going to come right onto hands and knees. Use knee padding if you need to, tabletop position. And you're going to, you raise your right knee slightly and you flex your right ankle and you make circles. So kind of big circles. 2, really big, but not moving your upper body too much. And 3. And the same leg, ankle flex, opposite direction. 1, 2, 3. Good. And then, like the clamshell, open, close. This is yoga. You're going to open, you're going to hold without sinking, and close. And again, open, hold, and close. My knee is still not touching down. Ankle is flexed. You're going to go straight back, go up high, hold. You can look down and lower till the leg meets the other leg, and then up, push up through your heels if you're pushing the ceiling up. Ooh, using your glutes. And back to center. And the same leg, up again. That's the last one. Hold it. Left hand, and you might say, well, I have to repeat it, or left hand holding right foot, kicking the leg, and you're in tiger, looking straight ahead of you, and breathe. Open from your heart center to the left shoulder. Beautiful. And then release, make fists, round your back. Other side. Starts out, left knee is raised slightly, left ankle flexed, and you make circles. 1, make big circles. Move your hip joint. 2, and 3. And then make large circles the other direction. Keep the ankle flexed. 1, 2, and 3. And then clamshell. 1, hold it a little bit, and lower. And 2, and lower. And 3, hold just slightly, and then lower. Keep your ankle flexed, push. That's important to keep the ankle flexed because you really use your glutes. And down, and again up, whoo, press, and down. And last one, press, push. And go ahead, and if you need to keep repeating, that's fine. Or right hand, left ankle kick. You could have ankle flexed or pointed on this one. And you have tiger. Look straight ahead of you. Breathe in. Vajrasana. Exhale. Roll right shoulder back. Arch your spine. Good. And release. Make fists. Round into your back. Good. And releasing. Oh, we still have a little more. So left arm, right leg extending. Pause for a moment. Breathe in. Exhale. The foot of the leg extended, ankles flexed, toes are pointing down, and then reverse. Right arm, left leg. Breathing in. Exhale. Good. From here, press back to child's pose. You can go a little wide. Reach your arms forward. Head is down. And you're stretching through your body. You can have your fingertips touching down. So in other words, my hands look what we say spider hands or inverted teacups. And that helps you, if you move your fingers around, it helps you to access paraspinal muscles, finer muscle tissue along your spine. And then let's sit on a block in Virasana. If this does not work for you, because maybe your knees don't like this, you can sit regular cross-legged or sit away. That works for you. So the feet are not out, but they're really in I am sitting on a block. Sometimes you can't tell. So I'm definitely sitting on a block. Some sit on 2 blocks. We've seen Vester, he stacks the blocks, and I think that's great. So we do what we need to do. And reach up, inhale, really anchor down. That's my right arm. Anchor down your right hip as you come over to the left. And breathe. Stretch into your side ribs. And then the other way. Reach up. Inhale. Exhale. Come on over. Stretch into your side ribs. Great. And then releasing. So we are coming to downward facing dog. But before we do, we're going to use a block. So again, the block is between knees. And it's pretty close to the floor, but it's not protruding forward. We're going to bring it back so it's really in alignment with your thighs. Okay? So press back, downward facing dog. And have a stretch, but also this is where you're squeezing into the block, accessing pelvic floor muscles, which seem to be some of the first muscles that become weak. So really press in, stretch, come forward to plank, and pause here. Squeeze into the block, not too high, not too low. Press back again, walk, walk, walk to the back end of your mat, to your feet. You can always soften your knees if you need to, or take hands to elbows and let yourself hang. Come on up. As you come up, you still have the block in place. You're going to swing the arms up into the air. I'm going to clasp my hands, reach the arms up, lift, arch back, and then clasp hands behind the back. Interlace fingers, roll the shoulders back, arch, lower, bend the knees, lower your head, take your arms far away from your back as far as they will go. And breathe. And then walking forward. Squeeze into the block. Deep breath in. Exhale. We're going to come to upward facing dog with the block in place. Sometimes it's better just to have your knees down and look up. Okay. Squeeze, press back, extend. Now, you could bring your feet a little closer in. You could bring your hands a little closer in and take your right hand to your left ankle or your left knee, wherever you can reach. Turn your head left. Ooh. Bring your right hand down, squeeze into the block. Left hand reaches. Maybe it can reach the outside leg or outside ankle. Turn your head. Good. And continue walking back. Walk back, walk back. And once you walk back, soften the knees. Reach the arms up. Extend. I'll adjust the screen in a moment. We're going to come to chair, Utkatasana. It's the last one with the block, okay? We're going to drop down. Later we'll do movements without the block. So you're squeezing in. Just teaches us how to squeeze in, how to access pelvic floor muscles. Come down until you touch. And then keep your pelvis down. And you can always have your arms forward, or arms are alongside the ears. And there you go. Breathing. Inhale. One more. Exhale. Squeeze into the block as you come up. Look to the sky and release the hands down. You've probably never been so happy to get rid of a block. All right. So have them handy. Have them nearby, because there'll be lots and lots of movements coming up that you'll kind of see how it all works and put them together. What I'll do is we'll have I'm calling a sun salutation, but it's going to go into a wild road trip. and then you'll be back on the route. So we're going to step to the front of the mat, and I'll switch my mat up a little bit. Oh, it's a nice problem to have, the sun in my face, yeah. Boy, oh boy, was the weather rough in Chicago. Wow, that was something else. Okay. My friend lent me her coat from northern Canada. I mean, she lived there, and so she lent me the coat she bought there. She lives in Seattle. That thing kept me warm. I was like, what? Minus 17? Feels fine. I was very lucky there. So hands to heart. Stand in mountain. Maybe you're facing a window. Maybe you have the sun beaming on you, especially, I don't know how it is in California today, but here in Seattle, it's sun-drenched. Probably Heron Island, sun-drenched. Wenatchee, sun-drenched. Sun-drenched. Reach up, extend. Good. Exhale, come down. There's no block in place. And you could always soften your knees, don't lock out, and lower your head. I have blocks. I'm just going to use the blocks and then extend. I don't need the blocks, but I'm going to use them because I have them. And lower. Bring your feet together. Come down into chair, of course. And now there's no block. If you prefer a block, use it. But you're low. You're going to extend. Breathe. Deep breath in. Exhale. We have a twist. Your twist could be upright or elbow across knee, hands to heart, and you twist. You're trying not to let your pelvis shift. You're going to come up again, give your legs a rest, come down. Your blocks don't have to be so high. Maybe go lower on the block, and look at your knees, look ahead of you, soften the knees, extend the arms, and twist. Remember, the modified your upright or right elbow across left knee. You really crouch in this one, hands to heart, and breathe. Some like to look down. I look to my left. Some look up the ceiling. And then swing on up. And finally, we step the right foot back. So I am going to use my blocks. I might be on the upper end with the blocks because I'm going to work the hip flexor. Okay, so here we go. It's kind of weird. I just got some cold airflow coming in the room. I don't know why. So here we go. So you're pressing and really, I'm going to move back and forth because I can. Because I have my hands on these blocks. I'm really trying to get into the right leg is back, the right hip flexor, stretching. And then, remember this is stretch and strength, I'm going to keep my back heel up. You could take your heel down if you want. This first time around, I'm going to keep my heel up and bring the arms up. Breathe. Deep breath in. Exhale. And then lower. And now I'm going to step back, downward facing dog. Left foot steps back. And you could pedal. Bend one knee, press opposite heel down, back and forth. And come forward. Legs are together. Breath in. Exhale. We're going to lower onto the belly. You could lower your knees initially or have your knees up, any way you want to work. Lower right onto your belly. And we're coming onto the elbows. You'll like this one. Okay. So I've been working with the vagus nerve. Oh, vagus nerve. Not as in Las Vegas. Vegas as in the Latin word vagus, which our word vagabond comes from. It's the wandering cranial nerve. It wanders throughout your body. It wanders to your heart. It wanders to your gut. It wanders all the way to the pelvic floor. It wanders, okay? It's also, what we're going to do is tone it. Even if I'm talking, you're working in your Sphinx pose. You're trying to work your back. We're going to tone the vagus nerve. The vagal tone is what we're looking for. You can tone it, and by toning it, you elicit the relax and renew response. The parasympathetic nervous system turns on. So this is what we want in yoga. So there are specific ways to work with vagal tone. So we're going to turn our heads to the right and really take your gaze to the corner of your right eye. Really take your gaze there. Maybe you can really look. And can you see your feet back there? Move your feet around. Go, yeah. Kind of my peripheral vision. I can see. I can look back there. Then when you're, wherever you can look. And keep your eyes open. Keep the gaze strong. Now you're going to take the left side of your neck and lift up high. Like you're trying to stretch or elongate the left side of your neck. The sternocleidomastoid muscle. Easier to say, the SCM muscle, okay? The neck muscle is stretching. Okay, release. It's about a 30-second hold. It's very effective. We're going to do the other side. Turn your head left. Really turn. And this is also, when this is not toned, we have a lot of anxiety. So I did a lot of research on this when I was working with my sister. But I found that it was very helpful for me, too. So I'm turning my head left. My eyes are gazing to the left. I'm lengthening, elongating the right side of my neck, trying to elongate this massive muscle, right? The neck, it's like a thick neck muscle that when tight can also add to headaches and migraines. So reach up, elongate, and release. Look straight ahead of you, eyes open. And finally relax your forehead down, and just take a moment here. Breathing in. Exhale, relax your neck. Press on back. Lift, reach back. Stretch your spine. You could take your knees as wide as your mat if you like, and lower your head. And breathe. Bring your knees closer together. Downward facing dog. Press back. Hands are spread wide. You may want to pedal. Stretching. The right leg will come up. Right leg will come forward. Oh, where are the blocks when we need them? Okay, same thing we did before. You could have your blocks on high end. You're going to bend your left knee, and you can shift back and forth. The goal being to stretch the left hip flexor. Yeah, really stretching. Good. And then I'm going to keep my heel up this time in Warrior One. And reach. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe coming down a little lower. That's the beauty of having the heel up. Hands come down, and we're going to step forward. Step on forward. Feet are together. Lower your head. Hands could be on blocks or down. And then extend, inhale, look ahead of you, fold in, Soften the knees, swing the arms out to the sides, come on up, extend, arch back, and hands to heart center. Good. Second side. So that was a lot of flexibility. Now a little more strength in there. So reach up, inhale, arch back, exhale, come down, reaching for your calves. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold in. Let's take left foot back. No blocks this time. You're going to anchor down your heel. Warrior one. Arms coming up. And breathe. And trying to square the pelvis. Arms are back. We're not going to clasp the hands. They're just like, they're extended, reaching back. And I'm going to come forward. So I'm loading some weight onto the right leg. My right knee above the line of the ankle. And if you need the blocks, absolutely need the blocks, go for that. Or see if you can shift forward into warrior three with your arms back. Or maybe you go airplane wings or arms are forward. And breathe. There's so many ways. Holding, hands back, forward. Okay, see how that works for you. Breathing in. Exhale. Come back. Woo. Right leg will swing up into the air. Right leg will come, stay up in the air as you come forward to plank, a three-legged plank. You can lower the leg. And from here, we're coming down onto the belly. Fingertips, you have the spider hands. If you prefer Sphinx, you may go there. And we're going to push fingertips into the mat. And you look up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Last one. Exhale, lower. Press back to child's pose. Stretching your back. And we have some side planks we're going to add both sides. So from hands and knees, I'm going to turn towards the screen. So I'm going to turn to the right. I'm going to take my right arm up, right leg up. Right hand is to the back of my neck. I keep my right ankle flexed. I'm going to keep looking forward. The tendency is want to look down, keep your nose looking forward. Elbow to knee, look forward and extend. You can keep doing that, or you're going to scissor your legs or stack your legs. You can stay there, or ultimate challenge, elbow to knee, keep looking forward, and release. Good work. Let's do the other side. So I'll just have my back to, no, I'm going to turn for this. So we have left leg extending, left arm up, hand to the back. So keep looking forward. Your nose is looking forward. You're not going to look down. And bend your knee, crunch, slow, 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 and extend. You could do that, or scissor your legs, or extend and stack your feet. Ultimate challenge, if you can, is keep looking forward. Don't look down. And extend. We did it. Downward facing dog, unless you need a rest. Left leg will swing up into the air. Left leg will come forward. heel is down. There's one pose that I did not do, so we need to do it. Left leg up in the air, sorry. You have to do that three-legged plank on this side as well. So left leg is up, we're just gonna do that one. And then finally down, and now we go back to left foot forward, back heel down. You'd be mad if I'd left that one out. Okay, heel down. Pelvis squared, warrior one. See if you can bend your left knee deeply. Breathe in. Exhale. Oh, arms come back. You're going to lower your upper body. Remember, there's different ways to do this. Think about your arms. You're not clasping. Your arms are straight and moving in towards each other. And then we shift. We're going to come forward, straightening the left leg. A variation of warrior three. You could always have your hands on blocks or make it harder. Arms out at a T or arms are forward. Breathe in. Exhale. And then step the feet together. Going to add a squat. Drop down. Drop all the way down if you can. Hands are together. Lengthen the spine. And then hands are down and stretch out your back. Soften the knees. Sweep the arms up. Hands touch. Hands to heart. Feet are together. Deep breath in. Exhale. Beautiful. Okay, you should feel accomplished. Okay. So we're going to look at horse, and horse pose will be accompanied with some breathing, okay? Let's see, I've had the studio, I signed the lease like in July, but I didn't start, then I did a remodel. So I haven't, actually, I started teaching in August here from the studio. Never, have really taught classes yet. But it's so nice because I haven't seen these months here. I haven't seen end of March, April, May, June, July here, really. So it's kind of nice seeing all the maple tree is starting to leaf out. It's very beautiful. So here we go, horse. And you're going to interlace your fingers, and we're going to do the one we usually do. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, twice. Stay in horse. We're going to do Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi breath. It's not through the mouth. It's all inhale, exhale through the nose. And it sounds like you're putting a big conch shell to your ear. You're going to hear the sound of the shell. That's what you're going to make, okay? Some say Darth Vader breath. Push on up. Good work. You had to hold through the explanations as well. Coming to standing in mountain, stand in mountain, feel yourself as a mountain. Going to bring it down. And as we bring it down, pause for a moment. There'll be a twist, simple twist. Just turning to one side, left or right, and look past your shoulder and breathe. On the other side, come across, long spine, twist, look back, and breathe. and releasing. So we're going to come right onto our backs and bring the soles of the feet together. Hands are right onto the belly. Taking a moment. So let's say, first, right now, it's belly breathing. It's abdominal breath. So your hands are right onto your belly below your navel. And inhale, expand. It's all breathing done through your nose. Exhale, release, deflate. Bring your right hand is more to the center of your low belly, and left hand is going to be over your rib cage. Your elbows can rest down, hopefully. Take a deep breath in through your belly first, and then expand, continuing the breath. Expand your ribs. Exhale, belly, and deflate ribs. Inhale, belly. Inhale, ribs. Exhale first from the belly, and then the exhalation moves into the ribs. Continue that movement. Full yogic breathing. Full yogic breathing means that you breathe both into the belly and into the rib cage. Sometimes they say simultaneous, sometimes one leads the way. And then you're going to extend your legs. And as you're here, so I think it's so worth it. It's so worth it to have, if you've got your bolster, take time to, I know many times I've said, oh, I'm on my back. I'm not going to get it. And yet it's so worthwhile to get it. Maybe you want your blanket to cover yourself, but maybe you're going to roll a little edge of the blanket to go under your neck. Why not? Why not? Another thing is to make like a hood for yourself, and you just cover your ears lightly so you could still hear me. But I'm just making a little roll. A towel is nice. A little roll under your neck, the bolster under your knees, your hands at your sides, and you get to experience a little slice of heaven in Shavasana. Completely clear your mind. Completely clear your skin. It sounds kind of funny, but if your skin has tension, especially your face, clear up the tension. Completely relax your legs. Clear your mind. The little spring cleaning of your mind. Get rid of the things you no longer need, the things you no longer use, the things that take up too much space. Today's session is dedicated to hanging on to our dreams, whatever those dreams are, hanging on, never letting them go. Even when it seems like all odds are against that dream ever coming real, hanging on to your ideals and your dreams. And I have this beautiful quote from Anne Frank from her diary. It's really a wonder that I haven't dropped all my dreams, all my ideals, because they seem so absurd and impossible to carry out. Yet I keep them because in spite of everything, I still believe that people are really good at heart. So as you lie here, I would like you to focus on your big, beautiful heart and feel how light, how goodness emanates from it. And how your heart is like this just a beautiful beating organ inside of you, but it's so much more. And you just feel okay allowing it to become expansive. Sharing your wonderful gifts of whatever it is, the skills you've developed, the special parts of who you are that maybe you were born with, sharing those with others, with your family, with your friends, in a sense sharing with people you don't even know, people you may never meet, get to benefit from your big, beating, shining heart. Begin to deepen your breath. Move your hands and your feet. And then as you are ready, begin to make your way to sitting. You are so welcome to turn your audio and video on